The humid air of Singapore and the 1920s clung to the city like a thick curtain. Gas lamps flickered along the cobblestone streets as rickshaws passed by in the dim glow of the evening. The British colonial rule had brought an air of sophistication, but beneath the polished exterior, secrets lurked in the shadows. Seated in his finely furnished office at Raffles Hotel, Detective Arthur Langley exhaled a puff of cigar smoke. A gentleman of refined taste and sharp intellect, Langley was known for his keen observation skills and impeccable dress, always in a crisp suit and polished shoe. His reputation as a private investigator had made him a sought-after man among Singapore's elite. That evening, a knock at his door disturbed his thoughts. A woman in a midnight blue cheongsam entered, her expression tense yet graceful. She was Evelyn Chang, a socialite known for her beauty and wit. "Mr. Langley," she said, her voice trembling slightly, "I need your help. My brother, Daniel, has been murdered." Langley leaned forward, setting his cigar aside. "Murdered? When and where?" "Last night, at our family estate in Emerald Hill," she replied, her dark eyes glistening. "The police believe it was a robbery gone wrong, but I know better. My brother had secrets." Langley picked up his hat and coat. "Let's not waste time, Miss Chang." The Chang family estate was a grand colonial mansion surrounded by lush gardens. Inside, the parlor bore signs of struggle, a broken vase, and overturned chair. Daniel Chang's body had been found in the study, a single stab wound to the chest. No sign of forced entry, no missing valuables. Langley examined the crime scene carefully. On the desk lay an unsent letter, the ink still fresh. "Dear Evelyn, if something happens to me, know that it was not an accident. I have uncovered something dangerous, something that could change everything. Trust no one." Langley looked up. "Miss Chang, did your brother have enemies?" Evelyn hesitated. "He was involved in shipping. Lately, he had been worried about something about smuggling." Langley's mind whirred. The British authorities had been cracking down on opium smuggling, and the underworld was uneasy. If Daniel had uncovered a smuggling ring, someone would have wanted him silenced. The next morning, Langley visited the docks, where Daniel's business associates operated. Among them was Victor Harrington, a British merchant with a reputation for shady dealings. "I hear Daniel Chang had concerns about his business," Langley said, watching Harrington's reaction. Harrington's smile was tight. Daniel was a worrier. "Sometimes too much knowledge is dangerous." Langley noted the veiled threat. "Perhaps it is. But murder is far more dangerous." That evening, as Langley walked back through Chinatown's lantern-lit alleys, he sensed someone following him. A shadow darted behind him. He spun just as a knife slashed through the air. Dodging swiftly, he struck back, sending the attacker sprawling. The man, barely conscious, muttered, "Stay out of it, or you'll end up like Chang." Langley's suspicions hardened. Daniel had indeed discovered something, and someone wanted it buried. The final piece of the puzzle came when Langley revisited the Chang estate and discovered a hidden compartment in Daniel's desk. Inside was a ledger detailing illicit shipments, goods marked as textiles, but containing opium. And one name appeared repeatedly: Victor Harrington. Langley confronted Harrington at his office. "I believe Daniel found out about your opium trade and threatened to expose you. That's why you killed him." Harrington's expression darkened. "You can't prove a thing." But Langley smiled, holding up the ledger. "This says otherwise." Moments later, the police arrived, taking Harrington into custody. Justice was served. Evelyn sighed with relief. Thank you, Mr. Langley. You've given my brother justice. Langley nodded, lighting another cigar. Secrets have a way of coming to light, Miss Chang. And murderers always make mistakes. As he walked out into the misty Singapore night, he knew that the city held many more secrets, waiting to be uncovered by those who dared to look.